This exercise is called a posterior step down. What we're trying to do with this is get the maximal glute activation as we can. For a lot of people, it's hard to feel their glutes working. This is one of those exercises where you could feel it significantly working. So we're going to start on a step. You don't need to be on a step for this to be efficient, but it's good to have a little bit of height. So whatever foot you're going to have, that's going to be your stance leg. You're going to start with a slight bend in the knee. The knee, the rest of the time, is not going to bend until a specific point. So make sure when we start this, the knee stays exactly where it is. And then the first movement we're thinking about, we're already going to have the core braced, but then the hips are going to go straight backwards, almost like somebody were pulling the hips back. Good. Your hips are going as far back as they can until you feel like the foot is going to come up. So you want your heel on the ground, and then you're shifting your hips back to the point where the front of the foot is going to lift up off of the step. Once you feel that, you're going to hold in this position. So make sure not to bend yet. We're going to slow it down just for the video. So come up a little bit higher with that knee. So now that she feels most of her weight is in the heel of the stance leg, now she's going to start to bend this knee slowly, almost like she's dipping her back leg in a pool of water. You're checking the temperature, so it's really slow. The pelvis is not shifting at all. Dip the toe in, and then you're going to slowly come back up. So the key with this movement, which makes this different from other step downs, is that we're really emphasizing the hip motion first. So the hips are going to go back first. Okay, let's reset that up. So soft bend in the knee, shifting the hips straight back until you feel the front of the foot want to come up off the step. Once you feel that, you're going to hold it there, and now you're going to start going downwards, bending that front knee. Notice how slow she's going, and it's really intentional. She's trying to make sure most of the pressure and force is coming from that glute. Good. Ideally, about 2 sets of 10. It's not as much about the reps with this exercise, but it's about the feeling of getting that side of the glute activated. Good.